Hello, Nigel. This will be some video feedback for week 3. Now, am I missing something, or were you able to contribute to the discussion on ethics and copyright? I'll go back and check through the discussion board, but I don't seem to recollect a post from you. That's an important issue, and I may be overlooking something. Nigel, I noticed that you have a Word document in here, so I'm going to take a look and see what that is about. Okay, so that is your source. Good. That's good. That is in keeping with last week's theme, which was, giving credit where credit's due. And, consider putting that kind of information on a layer, perhaps, in, excuse me, your Photoshop file. And then here I see is your image, and curious to see how it is silhouetted. The first thing I'm going to take a look at it, I see you have layers, but I want to take a look at the size. So image size, I see that it's 8 by 10, 300 dpi. Great, and it looks pretty crisp. So the resolution is fine. I'm assuming that you're going to bleed this off the bottom. Remember, it's a portrait-oriented ad. You have, oh wow, that's very convincing. So you have silhouetted the, see what is on this layer? You silhouetted one of the parasailers, right? It's on a white background. This comes as close to being a silhouette as a possible. There's some issues here. You could knock out some of these holes in the parasail, but I will accept it as maybe a smaller detail on a larger ad. Nigel, 2 versions of this too. This is great. And I'm liking this one because I see more detail in the mask of the parasail. So I'm going to open up that one. Also, it looks like you've been successful in importing the vector logo. So, really good job on that. Something that a lot of people aren't able to get right. Here's your ad. Now, I realize I'm looking at it probably too large. There does seem to be some artifacts around the perimeter of these the mask. So, if you're going to use this image, I would say, you might take some time to refine the edges of your mask. You've got the logo on its own layer, that's great, and you have the corporate gray too. So it's looking good. You've got the requisite layers, and all you need to do maybe is perhaps make this smaller because the resolution isn't that high, as well as, I like the idea though, it bleeds off the top like that. Smaller, and just maybe work on the mask a little bit. But you met the requirements of the rubric with some refinement. This could become the basis for a interesting ad. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Consider the discussion on copyright and ethics. I'll go back and see if you made a post.